What's up, Get Lean Journey peeps? I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let's see if I got a viewer, so maybe y'all can hear me. Hey, Aunt Connie. I'm glad you tuned in. I'll give you an update on Daddy. You may have already heard, and it's a good one. I was a little worried yesterday, but today seems to be doing a little bit better. Busy highway up here in Hillsboro. But pretty view. Got some donkeys and some, whatever you call them little things, little mini horses. But I just finished getting in a good workout. Push-ups, air squats, pull-ups, and some hanging knee raises. But I actually just got off the phone talking to my dad. I got to FaceTime him, and he looks way better than I thought he was gonna look. He's still out of it, but he's a fighter. I see where I got it from. I got it from him apparently, because boy, he been put through the ringer. But I'll start from the beginning of how everything's going with Dad from yesterday on. As most of y'all know, and I hope the wind ain't blowing too hard. Most of y'all know Dad had surgery yesterday, and he had a tumor, a mass, cancerous on his kidney. So they had to go in and remove it. Well, when they got in, it was a little bit more complicated than they thought, because it was quite a bit bigger than they thought. Originally, we thought it was about the size of a baseball or so, but it turned out it was big as a football. And I knew it was pretty big. I could tell his belly was really protruding out a lot more than usual, and I knew it had something to do with that. But anyway, they had to do that, and then they saw a lymph node in there that looked really bad. So they went ahead and got it out. Doctor says he's pretty sure they got all of it. And we're going to put the rest in God's hands. But Daddy had a rough night, projectile vomiting, because the anesthesia they used, I hope I said that right, made him very sick to his stomach, and he was projectile vomiting all night. Well, with that being said, this morning, he got up and walked around the room. They got him to walk around the room. And keep in mind, he's got a split down the middle of his chest and stomach where they had to open him up. So he had to get up. He got up and walked around the room. And now the wind wants to blow 100 miles an hour. He actually ate a little Jell-O and got up later and walked one more time and drank a little beef broth and had a little bit of drink. Little, I forgot what she said, grape juice, I think. So that was a good report. I get to see him tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Good Lord willing. And at best case scenario, and I got my fingers crossed, is that they may let him come home tomorrow evening. I would have never thought that. But if he can keep his food down, they did check all his functioning, his organs, everything. They checked all that this morning. Everything is, his body is functioning perfectly. So praise God, thank God. Actually, I'm not ashamed to say this. After I got off the phone with him, I got down on my knees, took my hat off, and I thanked the good Lord above, and I shed a few tears, because I have been super worried about my dad. I've already experienced what it was like to lose my mom, and that was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever had to deal with. But thank the good Lord, with my mom it was a little different. Me and her left each other on certain terms, and I wish it had been better terms. My dad got no regrets. Only regrets I got, I wish I could have spent more time with him. But I've been trying to make up for that. And we spent a lot of time when I was growing up. He was like my dad and my brother all in one. He was my fishing partner. Played basketball together. Went hunting together. Done everything together. So even worked together for 12 years. But I'm so grateful for all the prayers. He was listening, and he answered them prayers. So thank y'all so much. It's a very humbling experience, to say the least. But I'm just really super over the moon excited. I get to see my dad tomorrow, and it'll be awesome. I don't want to rush him back home, but tomorrow's probably the last day I'll get to see him before I head back to Texas. So it'll be nice to know I took him to the hospital and I brought him home safely, and that'll mean a lot to me. So, but tomorrow I promise I'll go live as long as I got reception, and let Dad say hey and thank y'all again. But I just so blessed. And this morning, after I heard he had a bad night, but then he was back on the right track, walked and had to eat some Jello, I said, you know what, I need to go out here. And it inspired me to go out here when I didn't want to. My left knee's killing me, but hey, could be a lot worse, you know. That's the way I looked at it. I said, I just got a little knee pain. Look what my dad just went through. So I didn't use no excuse. I actually used it as a motivation to get out this morning. And I've currently already got in 7 miles. I'm gonna break 10 miles today. That's my goal. I've done 100 air squats, 100 push-ups, 100 pull-ups, 100 hanging knee raises. So I got it in. I spoke with my coach earlier, and I sent some pictures because I'll be the first to admit I have stress ate really bad since we left Texas. I done good. We left Friday. I done good till Saturday, and I started off the morning at Cracker Barrel. Completely came off my diet. Came off my plan. I don't really like the word diet. Came off my strategic plan, and I ate horribly up to around 12 o'clock noon Tuesday, and I paid the price. I gained roughly, from what I can gather on the scale here, not sure how close that scale is to being right, I gained 12 pounds as of Tuesday. And I know a lot of y'all are like, 12 pounds? I put on weight very, very easy. But glad to say I reweighed, and I've lost 8 of it already, because it was just basically all the sugar and junk I ate sucked all the water up in my body, and it's got me bloated. So I sent pictures to my coach, and she said, wow, you look good. You're just watery. She's got a great eye. She said, you're just watery. I said, do I need to do something to help push this water out of me? Because some of y'all may not know this. You can take dandelion extract and take it once or twice a day. It's a liquid form, and it's like a diuretic. It'll flush water out of you. So she said, no, don't even do that. Just let it come off naturally. She said, just need to up your cardio a little bit. So I'm doing exactly what she told me to do. And today I noticed something, a non-scale victory. And it's a huge non-scale victory for me. And I owe props to two people mainly on this, but also props to everyone that comes to the gym with me that helps push me, motivate me. But first prop is the Laura for telling me to keep going, instructing me. Then my brother David for pushing me, not letting me be a wimp, so to speak, when it comes to leg day. He pushes me almost to my breaking point, and we've had to adjust as we've went, knowing when my knees are bad, certain things I can do and some things I can't do that everybody else does. But I took a picture and I'll post it later. I still have little legs, but you got to keep in mind, I am cutting. It's almost nearly impossible to put on size while you're cutting. This fall when I bulk, my legs should balloon up to the biggest they've ever been, as far as muscle mass. Even when I weighed 350 plus, I had small legs. It was all upper body fat. So that's, my legs are super vascular now. They have growed. But it's time to get back, I'm gonna have some lean ground beef and some green beans and drink probably 2 bottles of water, get a shower, and probably go for a round 2 round 2 later, because I plan on getting 10 miles in. But anyway, my daughter just rang in. I need to call her back. Thank y'all again for all the prayers. And I'll be posting that workout video here shortly. Thank y'all for everything. Love y'all. And we'll see y'all later.